What's the deal, man? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag, you know what I'm saying? And right now, as of this recording, it is 11:38, 11:38 p.m., September 15th, 2024. Yeah, I got work in the morning. Actually, when this video goes up, I was already at work, but since this is recorded on a Sunday, I'm ready for work. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to do this video, this topic for a while. I've just been pushing stuff back because things always come up. A lot of things come up. A lot. Because it's wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, some shit's always going down in wrestling. Always. You know what I mean? Like, tomorrow, some shit could go down in wrestling. Today, actually. You know what I mean? As this is being uploaded, like, we don't know the news that come up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always eyes on ears and stuff. And whenever there's prominent news on recent topics, that's where I don't put music out there. You know what I mean? And for those that don't know, the music that I put is music that I grew up on back in the days. I love my hip hop. You know what I mean? I'm a hip hop fanatic. I'm also, I like music from the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I put the fucking, I put D-Train. I like house music and funk and all that other shit. And I love my rap. So I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? I'm from New York. You know what I mean? Like, I was born in 1980. You know what I mean? So I was fortunate to grow up, with these gems on my side. It's never gonna stop. You know what I mean? It's never ever gonna stop. But I fuck with music from the 2000s as well. Like, come on, man. Like, I stick to my East Coast raps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love hip hop. I'm a real hip hop head. You know what I mean? I also like R&B and shit too. You know what I mean? Like, I love hip hop. But I like all music in general. You know what I mean? And even though I'm going off the topic, I love all music in general. You know what I mean? Good fucking music. Not this garbage that you see out now, like this drill rap shit. Like, fuck out of here with that, man. You know what I mean? And like, even rap nowadays is garbage. Like, I don't listen to to the shit that's out now. Like, come on, man. Like, you think I listen to someone like fucking Meg Thee Stallion? She look good than a motherfucker, though. You know what I mean? I don't listen to Cardi B or fucking Ice Spice. You know what I mean? Like, I got no problem with Ice Spice, but that's not, or like Lotto. Like, come on, man. I don't listen to that garbage shit, man. Like, fuck out of here. That's not hip hop, B. That's definitely not hip hop. But I don't want to talk about that. Oh, a reminder. Moving forward, I will not be doing any more descriptions, any more long descriptions. The only thing that I will be putting in the description of the video is the name of the song in the background. You know what I mean? Like, today, in this video. You know what I mean? It's a banging joint from back in the days called, Cutie, from a group named Stilo. I used to love the record back in the days. What? It had a female rapper named Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So that like the days of the box. The days of Bobby Simmons flavor videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, video music box and shit. Come on, man. But let me jump into the topic. You know what I mean? I've been wanting to make this topic for a while because, I do feel like with All Elite Wrestling, they love to, and I get it, they cater to the indies and stuff. Alright, you know what? Fine. You cater to the indies, alright. Whatever. It's just like if I said in my video yesterday, about how, the TV wrestling, the TV studio wrestling shows, they kind of took a backseat now to the indies and stuff, right? With the indies, with the indies, they cater to a lot of the more smaller wrestlers. You know what I mean? And let's keep it a buck. WCW, actually no, to a little further extent, ECW started that. They started bringing in the smaller wrestlers. You know what I mean? They started bringing in the smaller guys like Dean Malenko, Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio. You know what I mean? Who else I'm missing? I know I'm missing some. Fuck Chris Benoit. I don't want to say Chris Benoit. Chris Jericho, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio. You know what I mean? He started bringing those guys in. And then WCW kind of like, they took those people in. Like, they stole them from ECW. I mean, they stole them from ECW. You know what I mean? They put them in WCW. They created the cruiserweight division. You know what I mean? I remember those matches, man. Rey Mysterio and Dean Malenko. Oh, man. Oh, my fucking goodness. On Nitro? Oh, man. If not, it wasn't even only on Nitro. It was like on Saturday night, worldwide. Yo, B. Like, we have Chinese food on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just enjoy a match. I just enjoy that match because, yo, the wrestling in there was insane, B. It was insane. And, you know, they did break a mold where, you know, mind they had WCW had a ceiling on them, right? You know, they had a ceiling on them where they just had them for the cruiserweight division, but some of them did break out, you know, to other divisions. Like, I remember Eddie Guerrero winning the United States Championship. You know what I mean? So, you know, they broke out, and then it became the norm years later. You know, especially with WrestleMania 20, where, you know, and I know someone's gonna say, well, what about Shawn Michaels? You know, I mean, Shawn Michaels was not considered a cruiserweight. You know, he was a smaller wrestler, but he was a heavyweight wrestler. You know what I mean? You know, and, you know, with WrestleMania 20, with Eddie Guerrero and the other guy, who I'm not even gonna mention, you know, and, you know, it became the norm. You know, and then later on, like the smaller wrestlers started getting more of the shine. You know what I mean? So the winds has changed, but you can't have smaller wrestlers dominate your promotion, B. You can't have the majority of those, like, those smaller wrestlers, those smaller indie guys just take over everything. Like, you gotta balance things out. And this is something that AEW don't understand. Because a lot of these smaller guys, a lot of these smaller indie guys, you know, like I said a couple videos ago, they don't build character, they don't build gimmick. You know, like, you can wrestle, right? But wrestling is just one dimensional, B. Just one dimensional. And this is where they fucked up at. This is where AEW messed up at completely, because AEW, you know, all they do is, you know, they book a lot of the smaller indie guys, and they kind of push the big people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, look what's going on with Wardlow. You know what I'm saying? Look what's going on with, you know, with Brian Cage. I mean, Jay Cargill had to get the fuck out. You know, and they're not great with booking bigger wrestlers. They're not. You know, that's not their steez. Like, WWE, the thing I love about WWE is they know how to balance both. What WWE is doing with both the smaller guys and the bigger guys, that's what AEW should do, but they don't do it. They don't do it. Kazuchika Okada's not a big guy. He's not a big fucking guy. He's not a big guy. You know, he's not a big guy. You know, they just don't put. They're not great at booking big men and women. They're not. What's going on with Powerhouse Hobbs? You know, I mean, it's a problem. And this is why they will never grow. Why? Because you can have all the indie people you want. You could. You clearly can. You know, but if you can't balance things out, if you can't do it, you're going to fall on the wayside. You're definitely going to fall on the wayside. This is why WWE succeeds. You know, all the main people right now that are from WWE, that came from WWE, that became stars, you know, in other aspects like movies and such, these are all big guys. John Cena, The Rock, Batista, you know what I mean? And soon Joe Anoa'i, which is Roman Reigns. You know, so you gotta balance things out. If you don't, you're gonna stay stagnant. The casuals do not want to see that. And then someone said, fuck the casuals. You need the casuals to grow, B. I'm sorry to tell you. And you know what? AEW is proving that the indies has a ceiling. And that I might do that as another topic. You know, they proved that the indies have a ceiling. They have a fucking ceiling. You cannot grow with smaller wrestlers. You can't. You fucking can't. You can't. You can, but you gotta balance things out. And you gotta give them character. I'm sorry to say, but you gotta give these people character. And that's another thing that hurts AEW. That it truly is. It's nothing that kills AEW's momentum. When you're stagnant and just booking and showcasing smaller wrestlers. It's true. It's true. It's fucking true. You know, no gimmick. Nothing. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. You gotta book big wrestlers. I don't even know who's the let me see, who was the last big wrestler that held the title, who held the world championship in AEW? You fucking can't. The majority of and Samoa Joe is not big. You know, I mean, you could say, all right, you could say him, but he's not muscular. You know, he's not muscular. He's not like a Drew McIntyre or a freaking or like a Batista or somebody. You know what I mean? He's not like that. You know. So again, you gotta balance things out. If you don't, your fan base is going to break. It's gonna break, and this is why AEW is in the shit that it's in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. You know, and things are not gonna get better, and they're not. They need to do better. They need to do better, but it's gonna fall on the wayside with what I say. You know what I mean? And they're not gonna change anytime soon, if not ever. You know, so that's what I have to say. I will catch you guys maybe later tonight. You know, because who knows? Maybe something else might pop up. I don't know. But I'm gonna check y'all. I'm gonna check y'all later on.